This is a demonstration of the capabilities of BioExplorer in delivering visual and auditory feedback. You see the display on the screen. We've selected for this demonstration two bandwidths, 4 to 7 hertz, which is the maroon, and 40 to 45 hertz, which is the yellow. The 7 to 9 hertz is kind of an attempt to focus on what's sometimes called alpha. It's sort of in between theta and alpha. 7.8 is supposed to be the resonance frequency of the Earth, and also it is a what we find often with meditators in the frontal central region when it's measured, EEG is measured. The gamma is not the whole of gamma, but enough for this demonstration here. So this is the trend line. This is a spectral analyzer which shows all from 5 to 45 hertz in 1 hertz bins. And demonstrates the amplitude of each of these. Here's a threshold that determines feedback when it goes over. This is set manually here. You can set it at automatic at 80% feedback. So essentially, when someone generates a higher amplitude, they get the feedback. And this is a display that the visual display that might be kind of useful. That can be put on a separate screen. And for instance, typically in feedback sessions, neurofeedback sessions, you would simply have this as a screen, and then with the auditory on top of it. Now, the signal diagram is very straightforward. The source is put, electrode is put at CZ, which is the vertex or top of the skull. The line feeds into the spectral analyzer. It also feeds into the bandwidth for gamma here and for theta or alpha here. These lines go to the trend line, you'll see. And each of these go to thresholds we saw earlier, and these go to the sound, the MIDI 1, MIDI 2. MIDI 1 is orchestral strings. You can set the range of notes, the volume, and the timing. Because this is gamma, it's very fast. And then here we have the MIDI 2, which is the theta or the alpha. And this is a lower note using the pad 2 warm, which is sort of a more deeper kind of feedback. Okay, so let's try this. As I say, it's just a demonstration. It's not meant as anything more than that. Okay, so here we go. Now the idea would be, of course, to have both sounds at once. That sort of low humming sound along with the string sounds, which presumably would be rather pleasant. Now we can increase the amount of feedback by moving this a bit lower, or even more so by putting it on auto. So they're getting 80% feedback. And you could, any kind of video feedback that you want here. You can do fractals or whatever as feedback. And essentially what happens is it's and stops when there is not when the threshold, the amplitudes are below the threshold level that's been set. Okay, so that's it. It's fairly straightforward and as I say, fairly easy to program. It's not rocket science, and we can do something with it.